Welcome back to another episode of my FM22 Journeyman Save with Sam Paul. By far the most successful so far I think we've been with the team. As you can see, top of the table, we got a nice 5 points. I was working that out. My maths wasn't the strongest point in school. 5 points ahead. Going really well. We last left off against these two teams, and yeah, it's been a 1-0 win in the league, and then it's been a 2-2 draw against Besiktas, who are top of the Super League, and then a 1-0 win against bottom of the table. So yeah, we're sitting quite comfortably at the top of the league. Yeah, first in the Super League. And I reckon we could have them as well. It was really even against Besiktas, to be fair. I think 2-2 draw was even. They had a penalty, which I didn't even think was a penalty. But can't complain. So really excited for this game, and then we'll play another league game afterwards, like last episode. No transfers in or out. The window is open. I am getting though some youngsters in, and one of them is Besiktas. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are letting go of the youngsters on quite cheap. I mean, that's 190 quid. I've done the risky thing. I'm just going off, like, I'm taking a risk. It's 190 quid. What can go wrong? He's 17 years of age. He could be pretty terrible. But yeah, I'm just like, I got another scout in. We've only got 3 scouts, you see. I arrived here with 2 scouts. So it is quite. I mean, look how many players we're scouting, and like, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm telling you. There's so many Turkish talent to scout, and they're all like 17, 20. I need to go a bit younger as well. Anyway, enough yapping. As per usual, we'll dive into the Besiktas game. People are screaming, parents screaming at their kid, very loving. Anyway, the usual 11, I would say, bar obviously Kurtzat has to play because of the old classic rules of the cup, which ever change. Harayan is nearly coming back. He's still at the club. So is Thompson, even after a number of chats with the manager. Just leave me alone. We've got loads of good bonds going on with the team. Bogdan, the Ukrainian striker, is going to take his place again back in the starting 11. And apart from that, a few tired legs, but it's Besiktas, so we need to be our very best. They could just turn it on and beat us 4-0. We don't know if they were playing a second side against us or things like that. But we're at home now. I expect us. I think the way we're playing, minimum a draw. And that is only going to help us. I think. I'm not sure what the away goals are like at all, so we're not going to be playing for any of that stuff. Let's just go and win the game as Marlon heads over for Besiktas. And then the second highlight of the game is a corner. They whip it in near post, and it's a goal. Ugh, frustrating. Marlon heads on target this time, and it's 1-0 to Besiktas. As there's a highlight for us, I think not too late after the goal. I'm editing a little bit, I think, because there's a kid screaming, "Oh my goodness, what a goal!" Sessegnon. Last season, Sessegnon scores a really, really nice goal from like a narrow angle. We'll watch that again. I was distracted by those kids bellowing. We throw it in, and I think it's Greg Thompson absolutely launches it, and Sessegnon with the technique to just. Oh, that is a nice goal. It's 3-3. I knew we could roll with the big boys. Come on. Highlight instantly after the. Oh, it's a red card. Great. Kursak. And I don't know if. That's the experience for you. And I'm not sure if we can play without the registered player. Aggression. I suppose he has got aggression 14 and tackling of 4. So, maybe that was always going to happen at some point in his career. Can we just continue? I hope so. To be fair, it's like we're playing with a passenger. I reckon we can't continue. Cancel? Oh, we can. That's good. Man down against Besiktas. His role was kind of just be there as an extra man, so hopefully it's not too much on the defence, I don't think. Obviously they got a massive advantage, as in they got an extra player as they score to go ahead, and I feel like maybe that's the end of this battle. A red card within 30 minutes is never good. Bit disappointing, really, and I can't believe that the guy's let us down. He's let us down, isn't he? Kurtzat. But anyway, there's still plenty more game to be played. I feel like more time to concede, as we're looking for too many risky passes, and it's nearly nearly 3-all. 3-1, sorry. As we have another highlight. Can we pass it out from the back? They've got 4 on the players. Can we do it? We should be able to. The bodies are there for it to happen. It's just, are our players good enough? And Scott gets dispossessed in an unfortunate position. Yeah, I feel like we are going to get... Oh, here we go. Deal with that. And it's 3. It's game over. It's game over, unfortunately. And yeah, maybe we can just fly through this game. It's terrible. Thanks, youngster. You've ruined it. Just before half time, another highlight. Hopefully it's not another corner. Yeah, it's 4-1. It's game over, all done. And it might have been going this way anyway, but that red card clearly does ruin our chances at all. I've done some subs, just basically resting for the league now. And hopefully we can just fly ahead this game and not have many highlights. As we approach the last 15 minutes of the game, the first highlight of the second half. And I'm just hoping it's not a goal. Can we sub anyone else off? Let's just get him off the pitch, shall we? Get the right back, who's going to be leaving us to go half back. As Cesar's through. Chan, can he get a goal? He does. He does this very similar Sessegnon style of finish. It's a really nice goal. It's such a shame with that red card. I mean, what could have been? It's 4-2. 6 foot. It's respectable, I would say, especially with a man down. Let's not concede now. Keep it 4-2. I'll be reasonably happy with that. As there's another highlight. If we score now, it's just teasing us. Like, with those 11 players, we would have won. I think he's offside there, but we would have won. Well, to be honest with you, if we pull this back, as in this goal here, that is crazy to do that. It shows that we are a good side. I think it's been given. It's been given, which is crazy. Are they just going to see out the game? Am I going to go for it? I mean... We scored goals. Let's just see what happens. I mean, that is crazy. We didn't, but we got it back to 4-3. I'm really impressed with that. To be fair, I'm really annoyed with the player that got himself sent off. Confirm, you idiot. But wow, what a performance! That was I thought we might have got battered there, but I mean, I would. With our 11 players and playing our best football, that is really respectable, top of the league. Yeah, pleased with that. Right, we'll jump into the league game, the next league game, and I'll see you guys just before kickoff. And just before the league game, I've signed some players. They're going to come through later in the season, or they're going to be in the reserve. So I think actually one of them is, I think it's this guy. I feel like maybe I've shown you him, but I think he's just been signed. For 200k, yeah. And obviously we had the youngster who's, if I can find him, he's way more of a risk. It's not him. I can't remember who it was now, which is not great. But I think he was like, oh, here he is, 190 quid, basically. It's this, yeah, bit of a pent, this one. Both feet. Try and get him ambitious, not unambitious. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but we'll see. I mean, £190, it's fine. And I'm trying to get in, obviously, the 2 more players. Anyway, we're going to play in the league now. The usual players, pretty much the exact same side. Scott, Chan, Sessegnon behind Bogdan. And can he add to his 14 goals already? Well, let's find out. Against a 4-4-1-1 system. Can sometimes be a bit tricky, but hopefully we smash them. They are quite far down the table. What a turn by Cesar. And it's a goal by Scott. That just kind of happened before my eyes. So, yeah, Scott gets a goal. I should try and sign him, really. I feel like I'm so tempted. I'm so, like, all out for getting Turkish players now that I'm not looking for, like, those incredible foreign players that could probably make you win a league or so. But I think I should get Scott in, definitely. I know, obviously, Sessegnon's already at the club. And he's going to be classed as one, which is fine. So why not get Scott involved? But and Greg Thompson. I think if I had to pick, I'd rather Greg Thompson over Scott. Scott looks like a very cool player, but Greg Thompson is quite important to how we play. I'm obviously looking for like a half back as well, like a brilliant half back. Considering like Barak's probably very good at this level, I want to get like the equivalent for the step up. Yeah, there's a lot of the chance of winning is going to be very important. I keep talking about the step up like it's happening. If we win this game, it's just going to be another team out of the way, maybe like a few more points ahead of the rest of the team. I mean, yeah, I feel like when you just feel everything's clicking. I've got that right now with the people coming in. I've done my coaching badge, so I'm on my Continental A now. It's going to take me a year. That's a penalty. So I've got a whole year to go, December, and then I only have the pro license left. My reputation has gone from 30% to 40 doing that badge, and that's 2 stars. Whoa, bro, that just smashes it in. That's pretty impressive considering I've never won a cup, and I've only got promotions. I don't think I've won an actual league. I've either come second. I can't remember, but yeah, pretty good going in about 7-8 years without really winning too much and just getting the badges, and that's how important badges are. Ref, he just kicked him and then threw him on the floor. Not even a yellow. Thompson to Chan. Oh, what a goal! See, I'm a bit gutted that he's going. He has that in his locker. He's just he's like a hard working good player. Like I do like him. It's a shame that he will be leaving us. I will try and stop him, but what a finish! 3-0. We are smashing this team. Bye bye. Yeah, he just looks like a good player. I know he's not. 11s is just the bottom level you expect to be good. Obviously, very good in this league, but yeah, maybe he won't cut it too well in the Super League. But anyway, he's doing good for us now, our captain, and yeah, at least he's playing well. As we approach the last 25-30 minutes of the game, I think I might do some subs. I might get on the young striker, Hayata, 17 years of age. I forget how deadly he is. El Toro, he hasn't been doing too good. He hasn't had the chances, to be fair. They've been kind of limited due to the Bogdan and Hayata being pretty special up front. As Mustafa brings the ball out, he's just improving every day incredibly well. Cesar Chan back to Scott. Cesar Chan, he finds a pass. I think he might be offside. It's a save. Great save, they say, but he was offside. It did look like it. I think now what we'll do is we'll get Hayata on. Why not let's get El Toro on, and I think the left back's having a bit of a weird game, so we'll get Eidagon, the leadership of 19 as well. So yeah, nice to have that in the side, and hopefully we can see out the game, keep a clean sheet, and one more goal would be delightful. Cesar Chan to El Toro, and I wouldn't mind if El Toro got it, or an assist. A goal contribution is good enough. Hayata puts out wide to Mehmet. I think 2 wing backs very important. Another centre back, half back. We got to definitely rebrand our side. Definitely in this format. As El Toro says, wait a minute, I am here. Look at me, boss, and he smashes one in from range, out of position. You got to give him credit as well. Something to just keep an eye on. His ratings have dropped, but his attributes, because probably lack of game time, but that's a really good goal. And he does have very good fundamental ratings. Like, that is very nice. He's 21. That's why sometimes I'm a little bit like, he's in that stage where he should be just tearing it up now. But he could be a late bloomer. He could be a very handy player to have, as we've just swiped them aside. 4-0 away from home. Absolutely a dominant performance. This tactic is really cool. It doesn't give them many chances. As you can see, we're 4 points clear with a game in hand, obviously. And yeah, I think we're not miles away from the people behind us, but I feel like we're outperforming most teams we play against. We're playing 5th next, but I'll do that off camera. 2 home games coming up. There is a long way to go. Lots of things can happen. I think I'll probably come back maybe a bit closer towards the end. I'll have a few good games, maybe end of Feb. I know we have our youth intake. I think it's April, but that's that's going to be all the spicy part of the season, especially with second place there. So yeah, I think it'll be closer towards the end, just to see how things shape up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next episode.